Okay, so have you ever thought about what it'd be like to work at MIT?
Oh, yeah, like surrounded by, geniuses and Nobel Prize winners and stuff.
Exactly. Like you're just walking down the hall and bump into a future tech giant, you
Yeah.
know?
Totally. And we've gotten a ton of requests to really dig into what it's like to actually work at MIT.
So that's exactly what we're going to do today.
Whether you're actually trying to get a job there or just curious.
It's helpful to understand the culture and the opportunities, right?
Yeah, like what makes a place like that tick?
So everyone knows MIT is super prestigious, but
Well, why though?
yeah, what makes people actually want to work there?
Right.
So the stuff you sent me mentioned cutting edge resources and collaborating with these leading experts. But
Yeah.
I mean, isn't that true at lots of top universities?
I think what's interesting about MIT is that focus on practical application.
Okay, so it's not just theory.
No, they really want to turn ideas into real world
They
solutions.
want to see results.
Yeah, and they seem to really cultivate that entrepreneurial spirit.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's not just about learning from the best. It's
Right.
about actually building something with them.
Exactly.
Okay, I get that. But what about the day-to-day?
Yeah.
The source material talks about their work culture being defined by these words like rigor, creativity, and collaboration.
Yeah,
I feel like those get thrown around a lot.
they do.
So what do they actually mean in the context of MIT?
I think you have to imagine this constant, intellectual buzz.
Oh, wow.
It's a culture of always learning where people are encouraged to, question everything,
Oh, interesting.
and they see failure as just part of the process.
So it's okay to mess up.
Yeah, it's a stepping stone to success.
I love that.
And collaboration isn't just some empty phrase.
Yeah.
It's built into how the whole institution works.
That's cool.
You have people from totally different fields constantly sharing ideas.
Okay.
And I think that's what really drives the creative energy there.
That sounds amazing. But I got to ask,
Yeah.
is it super competitive?
Oh, for sure.
Are we talking friendly collaboration or cutthroat rivalries?
That's a great question.
Yeah,
There's definitely a healthy dose of competition. I mean,
Yeah.
you're surrounded by some of the brightest minds in the world.
exactly.
But the material really emphasizes knowledge sharing as a core value.
Okay.
It seems like they understand that everyone benefits when expertise is freely shared.
It's not a zero-sum game.
Yeah.
I like that. All right. So it's not just about individual achievement.
Right.
It's about pushing the boundaries of knowledge as a group.
Exactly.
Okay, let's get down to brass tacks here. What kind of jobs are we even talking about?
Yeah.
The source mentions the usual suspects,
Mm,
you know, lecturer,
Professor.
professor, postdoc.
Oh, and it's important to remember what a postdoc actually is.
What do you mean?
It's not just being a student for longer.
Okay.
It's a serious research position. It's often the launch pad for an independent research career.
Wow. Okay, so it's a big deal.
Yeah, and beyond those traditional academic roles, I'm
Yeah.
sure MIT has a whole ecosystem of jobs that support all their massive research initiatives.
Ooh, give us the insider scoop.
Mm.
What else falls under that other higher ed jobs category?
Okay, think about it. MIT's labs are doing cutting-edge work.
Yeah.
Maybe even developing prototypes for new technologies.
Oh, right.
So who's building and maintaining all that equipment?
Okay.
Who's analyzing the data?
Mhm.
You've got highly skilled technicians, data analysts, research assistants.
Oh, wow.
All those people are crucial to MIT's success.
So you're saying even if you're not on the tenure track, you can still find a job that's
Yeah,
fulfilling and impactful at MIT.
absolutely. And don't forget about the administrative side of things.
Uh-huh.
Someone has to manage those grants, coordinate the research programs, handle the intellectual property.
All the boring but important stuff.
Well, somebody's got to do.
True. It's like a whole city.
Yeah. It really is a complex operation.
Yeah.
Requires a lot of different talents.
So they're attracting all this top talent. And the source mentions this comprehensive benefits package.
Mm-hmm.
You know, health insurance, retirement plan, tuition assistance.
The usual stuff.
Yeah, the usual stuff. But then they also highlight generous vacation and leave policies.
Yeah.
Is that just marketing?
Well, in such a competitive market for talent,
Yeah,
institutions need to stand out.
that's true.
And those benefits suggest that MIT recognizes that it's important to support their employees' well-being,
Makes sense.
which is crucial for long-term productivity and satisfaction.
Right. So maybe it's not just about the prestige.
It's about creating an environment where brilliant people can thrive
Yeah.
and do their best work.
Which brings me to this alumni list. Kofi Annan and Richard Feynman, Buzz Aldrin.
Wow. Talk about a range of achievements.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think they all have in common?
Well, it's fascinating to me that there's this thread of like bold innovation. These individuals all came from different fields, but they all share this drive to challenge conventions
Hmm.
and make a lasting impact on the world.
Yeah, to like really make a difference.
And MIT seems to nurture that kind of thinking.
Like they encourage you to think big.
Yeah?
And the Q&A section backs that up.
Really?
Yeah, it keeps emphasizing MIT's unique opportunities for growth
Oh, interesting.
and their commitment to fostering this like supportive but intellectually stimulating community.
Sounds pretty ideal.
So working at MIT, it's about so much more than just having a prestigious name on your resume.
Yeah, it's about being part of this dynamic ecosystem
Right.
that pushes the boundaries of human knowledge.
You're making me want to apply.
Well, even if you're not personally aiming for a career at MIT,
Yeah.
understanding their approach can offer valuable insights.
Well, how so?
Think about how they cultivate talent, foster collaboration, translate research into real-world impact. Those are lessons that any organization can learn from,
That's a good point.
academic or otherwise.
And hey, if you are inspired to dive into that world of cutting-edge research,
Yeah.
academicjobs.com is a great place to start.
Oh, right.
You can find all the current MIT job openings and positions at other top-ranked universities globally,
All in one place.
all in one place. Happy exploring.
Good.
All right, that's it for today's deep dive. See you next time.
Bye.